I am broadcasting live today, and we are doing our weekly college basketball live stream. Normally, we do these live streams for college basketball on Tuesdays. The last couple weeks have been a little bit different due to high school regionals. We did the last live stream we did was Monday of last week, and that was because of regional schedule. And the reason we're doing it on Wednesday of this week is because of regionals. So anyway, now that regionals are done for now, we will now get into this. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Can y'all hear me out there in YouTube land? Okay, anyway, let's start with the AP poll top 25 for the women's college basketball. At number 1, Notre Dame. Number 2, Texas. Number 3, UCLA. Number 4, USC. Number 5, UConn. Number 6, South Carolina. Number 7, LSU. Number 8, Ohio State. Number 9, North Carolina. Number 10, TCU. Number 11, Duke. Number 12, Kansas State. Number 13, North Carolina State. Number 14, Kentucky. Number 15, Tennessee. Number 16, Oklahoma. Number 17, West Virginia. Number 18, Alabama. Number 19, Baylor. Number 20, Georgia Tech. Number 21, Maryland. Number 22, Michigan State. Number 23, Creighton. Number 24, Oklahoma State. Number 25, Illinois. For men's basketball, the AP poll top 25 are as follows. Number 1, Auburn. Number 2, Florida. Number 3, Duke. Number 4, Alabama. Number 5, Houston. Number 6, Tennessee. Number 7, Texas A&M. Number 8, Iowa State. Number 9, Texas Tech. Number 10, St. John's. Number 11, Wisconsin. Number 12, Michigan. Number 13, Purdue. Number 14, Michigan State. Number 15, Missouri. Number 16, Marquette. Number 17, Kentucky. Number 18, Clemson. Number 19, Arizona. Number 20, Maryland. Number 21, Mississippi State. Number 22, Memphis. Number 23, Kansas. Number 24, Ole Miss. Number 25, Louisville. Welcome to each and every one of you that have just joined me on YouTube. I'm your guy, Sports Live. I'm broadcasting live, and we are doing the college basketball picks, our perspective. We just went over the Associated Press poll top 25 poll for the women's basketball and for the men's basketball. Now, let's look at the top 25 matchups, starting with the women. In the women, it will be number 19, Baylor versus Iowa State. Number 24, Oklahoma State versus Colorado. Number 5, UConn versus Butler. And number 12, Kansas State versus Kansas. Before going any further, just wanted to let you know that last week, of the 4 games that we made picks for, we had 3 games right and 1 game wrong. In the men's action, we had 12 games picked. We had 8 games won and 4 games not. So now here's the top 25 matchups for the men for February 22nd, 2025. That's the days. Oh, yes, I'm good. Thank you very much, Hua. I appreciate that very much. Thank you for joining me today. In the men's matchups, you have number 6, Tennessee versus number 7, Texas A&M. Number 11, Wisconsin versus Oregon. Number 25, Louisville versus Florida State. Number 9, Texas Tech versus West Virginia. Number 21, Mississippi State versus Oklahoma. Number 5, Houston versus number 8, Iowa State. Number 24, Ole Miss versus Vanderbilt. Number 1, Auburn versus Georgia. Number 18, Clemson versus SMU. Number 23, Kansas versus Oklahoma State. Number 2, Florida versus LSU. Number 4, Alabama versus number 17, Kentucky. Number 3, Duke versus Illinois. number 15, Missouri versus Arkansas, and number 19, Arizona versus BYU. So now is the fun part. We're going to go back through the matchups that I just mentioned, and it will be up to you, the viewer, to decide who is going to win the game. And it does not matter if you know anything about the teams or not. Whichever team gets the best votes, that's the team we will go with for our picks for this week. And again, it doesn't matter if you know anything about the teams or not. Let's have some fun with this. Let's see. The first matchup is Baylor or Iowa State. Baylor or Iowa State. Who do you have to win this game this week? And we're talking about the women right now. Baylor or Iowa State? Okay, nobody's casting a vote so far, so I'm going to go Baylor on that one. So we have the game on that one. Next game we're going to look at is Oklahoma State or Colorado. Oklahoma State or Colorado? Who do y'all have? Okay, Oklahoma State it is. Nobody cast a vote, so that'll be what that is. Next game we have in the women will be UConn versus Butler. UConn or Butler, who do y'all have? Alrighty. Nobody has cast a vote on anything, so we're going to go UConn on that one. Next game is Kansas State versus Kansas in the women. Who do y'all have? Kansas State or Kansas? And again, it looks like nobody's cast a vote, so we're going to go Kansas State. Next we'll have is the men's action games, so let's see who we have. We have Tennessee or Texas A&M for the men. Tennessee or Texas A&M, who do we have? All right, since nobody's casting a vote on that one, I am going to go Tennessee. Next game we have is Wisconsin versus Oregon. Wisconsin or Oregon, who do you have? Wisconsin or Oregon? Okay, no votes again. Looks like I'll go Wisconsin on that one. So the next game we're going to look at is Louisville or Florida State. Louisville or Florida State, who do you have? And I think I'm going to go Louisville on this one. No votes have come in, so that's what we'll go with. Next game we have is Texas Tech or West Virginia. Texas Tech or West Virginia, who do we have? Okay, nobody's casting a vote on that one, so looks like we're going to go Texas Tech. Next game we'll look at is Mississippi State or Oklahoma. Mississippi State or Oklahoma, who do you have? Okay, nobody's casting a vote again, so it will be Mississippi State. Next game we have is Houston or Iowa State. Houston or Iowa State, who do you have? Anybody? All right, so no one's casting a vote on that one either, so we will go with Houston on that one. Next game is Ole Miss or Vanderbilt. Ole Miss or Vanderbilt, who do you have? Anybody? All right, nobody's casting a vote on this one, so we're going to go Ole Miss. Next game we've got is Auburn versus Georgia. Auburn versus Georgia, who do you have? Anybody? All right, since nobody's voting again on this one, we will go Auburn. Next game we have is Clemson or SMU. SMU, for those that don't know, SMU stands for Southern Methodist University. So Clemson or Southern Methodist University? Okay, nobody's casting a vote on that one. We're going Clemson. Next game we have will be Kansas versus Oklahoma State. Kansas or Oklahoma State? Who do you have? Anybody? Okay, we're going to go Kansas on this one since nobody else is voting. Next game we have will be Florida or LSU. Florida or LSU? Who do you have? All right, nobody's voting on that one, so we will go Florida on that one. Next game we have will be Alabama or Kentucky. Alabama or Kentucky? Okay, nobody's voting on that one. Normally, I would go Kentucky on that one because Kentucky historically has been the better team, but this year I'm going Alabama to beat Kentucky. Next game we have will be Duke or Illinois. Duke versus Illinois. Anybody? Duke or Illinois? Since nobody's voting on this one, we'll go with Duke. Next game we have will be Missouri or Arkansas. Missouri or Arkansas? Who do you have? Okay, since nobody voted on that one, we're going to go Missouri. Last game we're going to look at today is Arizona or BYU. Arizona or BYU? Who do you have? Anybody? Okay, so looks like we're going to go Arizona. So to review on the picks that we've just made, we have in the women's action, Baylor beating Iowa State, Oklahoma State beating Colorado, UConn beating Butler, Kansas State beating Kansas. In men's action, we have Tennessee beating Texas A&M, Wisconsin defeating Oregon, Louisville defeating Florida State, Texas Tech defeating West Virginia, Mississippi State defeating Oklahoma, Houston defeating Iowa State, Ole Miss defeating Vanderbilt, Auburn defeats Georgia, Clemson defeats Southern Methodist University, Kansas defeats Oklahoma State, Florida defeats LSU, Alabama defeats Kentucky, even though Kentucky has the better record historically. Alabama's the better team this year. Duke defeats Illinois. We have Missouri defeating Arkansas, and we have Arizona defeating BYU. So now we've gone over the top 25 matchups, and we've made our picks for who we think is going to win. Let's review one last time who are in the AP poll top 25 for college women's basketball and for college men's basketball. For the women's basketball top 25, it is as follows. Number 1, Notre Dame. Number 2, Texas. Number 3, UCLA. Number 4, USC. Number 5, UConn. Number 6, South Carolina. Number 7, LSU. Number 8, Ohio State. Number 9, North Carolina. Number 10, TCU. Number 11, Duke. Number 12, Kansas State. Number 13, North Carolina State. Number 14, Kentucky. Number 15, Tennessee. Number 16, Oklahoma. Number 17, West Virginia. Number 18, Alabama. Number 19, Baylor. Number 20, Georgia Tech. Number 21, Maryland. Number 22, Michigan State. Number 23, Creighton. Number 24, Oklahoma State. Number 25, Illinois. In the men's college basketball AP poll top 25, you have number 1, Auburn, number 2, Florida, number 3, Duke, number 4, Alabama, number 5, Houston, number 6, Tennessee, number 7, Texas A&M, number 8, Iowa State, Number 9, Texas Tech. Number 10, St. John's. Number 11, Wisconsin. Number 12, Michigan. Number 13, Purdue. Number 14, Michigan State. Number 15, Missouri. Number 16, Marquette. Number 17, Kentucky. Number 18, Clemson. Number 19, Arizona. Number 20, Maryland. Number 21, Mississippi State. Number 22, Memphis. Number 23, Kansas. Number 24, Ole Miss. Number 25, Louisville. So there you have it, the Associated Press poll, top 25 AP poll for the men and for the women, as well as the top 25 matchups and who we think is going to win on those. Thank you again for joining me for this live stream today. I know it's winter time and people are still thinking about basketball, so that's why we're still doing the college basketball live stream. And I do thank each and every one of you for joining me today for this live stream. If you will, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the notification bell so you can be made aware when I'm doing live streams, when I broadcast live, when I have breaking news in the sports world, when I have sports action videos, when I have sports education videos. If you wish to subscribe, there are a couple ways to do so. One, you go directly to www.youtube.com, the slash symbol, the at symbol, SPORTSLOV. You'll know it's me because I have, you'll find it there. You'll know it's me because I have Sports Live Media burned into a basketball as my avatar. The other way to find me is, if you want to make it more simple, is you go to the YouTube search tab and you type in Bob Amin, BOBAMIN, and it'll directly link you to my channel to where you can subscribe. And I would greatly appreciate if you did do so. It means a lot to me when people like yourselves tune into what I produce. It's very nice to see people that really enjoy the sport as much as I do. I'm also on Twitter X. You can find me with my handle at BobAmin16. That is the at symbol, BOBAMIN16. That is my handle on Twitter. So thank you again for joining me today for this college basketball picks live stream. We will do these once a week on Tuesdays from here on out. We will do this until 1 week until the end of the regular college basketball season that will be coming soon. But we do have some other ideas in mind for certain other live streams and certain other things, and those announcements will be made when the time is right for those. Looking for ideas for potentially what to do after college basketball season. We will have other additional special live streams relating to college basketball. So don't worry, college basketball fans, you won't miss out on that. It's just the way that we're going to be doing the streaming will change as things get closer to the end of the season and into the playoffs. So with that, I thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you very much.